Back remembering a beloved and iconic Cincinnati radio host for the way he lived, not the way he died. Jim Scott passed away last June after battling ALS, but for his friends, his family, his widow, Jim Scott was so much more than the disease that took his life. And so here with me today, his wife, Donna Hartman, along with Maria Bruce, who is organizing and really spearheaded this celebration of life that we're going to tell you all about. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
You know I loved your husband. I mean, he was one of the good guys for sure. So we want to get to talking about the event, but Donna, I want you to talk to me a little bit about what has life been like the last year, because he was such a great, sweet personality on and off the air.
You mean for me?
Yeah.
I'm not a wow widow. Sure, I miss Jim, and I miss doing things with him. But you know, he has been celebrated and honored, and there have been so many. You know, there was a street dedication, and this, and Salvation Army ringing the bells for him. So really, I get to celebrating with everybody.
Yeah, he wouldn't want you to be sad, right?
No.
Maria, I want to bring you in here. I know we're inviting the public to next Saturday's. It's a celebration of Jim Scott music and memories. And I want you to tell me a little bit about that. But first, you have a great story, because how did you get involved? This was actually your idea, but you knew him personally too.
I did. So when I was an undergrad at Mount St. Joseph University, he was one of my classmates. He had gone back to school after he had retired from radio and decided he wanted to finish his degree. So he went back to school, and the first day I met him, he's walking around the class shaking everyone's hand. You know, my name's Jim. What's your name? And I had no idea who he was. I'm like, oh my God, this sweet old guy from class. So the following week we had a quiz, and he got an A on it, and he was like, drinks on me at the beer market. So I ended up going to get drinks with him after class, still had no idea who he was. And one of my classmates was like, Maria, you know who that is, don't you? That's Jim Scott from 700 WLW. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. So I went home, and of course I told my parents, and they were like, oh my gosh, you got drinks with Jim Scott? Like, they knew him really well, and the rest was history. We formed a really close friendship, and got drinks every week after night class. And I did a Carpenter's anniversary concert in undergrad, and he was my MC for that. And then, gosh, I mean, we spent so much time together. He became really like a dear friend. You know, they say like people come into your life and they change your life, and he was definitely one of those people for me.
So you decide to help organize this event. What can people expect from it?
So the one thing that I think we really want to stress is, you know, when people see celebration of life, they think, oh, it's going to be a funeral. It's going to be like a sad thing. That's not what this is. This is a huge celebration of like the life and legacy of Jim, celebrating all of his years. We have wonderful musicians, singers. We have wonderful MCs that worked with him, Denny Jansen, Mo Egger, and Brian Combs, who are going to tell lots of stories in between the songs. It's a huge fundraiser, so we are raising money for the UC Neurological Endowment Fund, so helping other families with family members who are struggling with ALS.
Donna, quickly for you, why did you want to do this and continue on his legacy?
Because he deserves it. Yeah. Oh, well, I will tell you that right after Jim passed, when I posted it to the public on Facebook, I typed in no funeral, celebration of life to come, and I knew right away that I wasn't going to do a celebration of life, because it would be like, what if 4,000 people showed up? How do you do that? Kind of like for Joe Nuxall, you know? And so I just didn't. And then Maria and the people at Mount St. Joe, Maria knew that, and so she came to me and said, how about we do a show? Because this is like a little Broadway show. It's live musical performance with like Nancy James is going to sing, and then great video, some great old commercials.
Some surprise guests.
So a surprise guest, yes.
and again, it's going to help benefit people right now dealing with ALS.
It will benefit the clinic fund at UC's Gardner Neuroscience Institute, which is where everybody with ALS in this area is treated. And you could throw a lot of money at research, but if I chose the clinic fund because it's the clinic that helps people with ALS live out and have the best quality of life. It's a fatal disease, but if there are braces and all kinds of
computers and wheelchairs.
Yes,
and all those
yes.
things.
Like Jim lost his ability
Yeah.
to speak, of all the things, and but he got a retina gaze computer with an artificial voice, and you learn, and plus all the respiratory equipment. Like I learned how to take care of Jim through clinics.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Wow.
so
I'm so glad that you all are doing this, because for those of us who loved him, it's so important to continue to remember him. And he would love the music. The first time I met him was a charity event, and he dragged me onto the dance floor. So again, you are invited for this celebration of Jim Scott, Music and Memories. It's next Saturday, not this weekend, so you have time to plan. June 28th at Mount St. Joseph University. Tickets are $35 and $50. We're going to have a link to buy those on our website. Go to WLWT.com. Guys, thank you again for being here.